Why, hello there, everyone. I'm the Kumo Sensei, and yeah, Leonhart's 90's Pop Shop. I'm going to be completely honest. When it comes to Leonhart and his Pokemon content, I am not a big fan. I'm more just a passive viewer. So, yeah, I don't know too much about this guy, but he does seem nice and he does seem genuine. And oh boy, that live stream, there's a lot of uh, toxic in the chat. Like, I had never seen chat this toxic in a long time. And it's kind of sad, honestly, because I don't know, everybody's making these conspiracy theories that, the packs are weighed, it's rigged. I don't know how it works, but from what I've seen, it seems pretty fair in terms of the odds and the chances, because a lot of people tuned in towards the later half and not in the beginning half. So yeah, and yes, I watched the whole thing start to finish. And oh man, yeah, let's see what I have noted. So let's talk about critiques, because the live stream quality, I think the audio needed to be fixed, and they did fix it towards the end. And the reason why they removed the music is because the music was overpowering the actual commentary, so there's that. In terms of the recording, I felt like sometimes the camera person was a bit too shaky in the recording, but I don't really blame them. I think that can be fixed later on, and this is like a new concept, so there's that. So let's talk about the actual problem, the chat. Yes, there is so much toxicity in this chat, and when I say toxicity, I mean on the highest level. There are people who are pushing politics, like talking about, presidents and whatnot. There's anti-maskers and people talking about mask politics. And that does kind of concern me because of how packed the event was, in a way. Because it felt like everybody was just crowded and lumped up together. So I don't know if any of these people were tested before coming into the event, but I'm not one to judge. I'd say a good portion of the problems comes from the chat, because oh my goodness, the chat is toxic. Let's start off with the most obvious ones, the haters. These are the people who are just complaining and whatnot. Pretty obvious, right? Next is the people who are overly defensive. And I don't have a problem if you want to defend your creators, but it's not a good thing if you spam it, because there are literally people who are spamming over and over and over again, trying to defend this. And I understand that you want to defend Leonhart and the things he do, but understand that spamming is not the way to go at it. And then there's the conspiracy theorists, people who thinks that the things are rigged, it was unfair and whatnot. And honestly, a lot of these people are not even there at the event, so we can't really make quick judgments. And let's be honest, this is more of a one-day thing, so it's more of a one-off, to be fair. And even though Leonhart says he wants to do this again, honestly, I don't know how he's gonna pull it off, because this first actual event of the 90's Pop Shop was a bit wonky, but I think it can be fixed. But man, the conspiracy theorist people are crazy, yo. They're making these weird comments, like, so right field, I don't even know what to believe. Like, it sounds unbelievable, if I'm being completely honest. And lastly, there are the political people that I just discussed earlier. People pushing politics, and people discussing other people's rights and freedom of speech and whatnot. And it's so strange to me, because to me, this stream feels more like a guy or a person who's just trying to do good for the community. And yet people had to spiral it out of control. And it's so strange why people want to do that. It's kind of sad. It feels like there can't be anything good on the internet anymore. Like, everybody has to have a reason to be enraged or be angry. And what makes me so suspicious is that the moderators in charge of the chat didn't do anything. And when I say they didn't do anything, they literally didn't do anything. People were just going at it on the chat. So yeah, that's all I really want to talk about, because it's kind of sad, honestly, how strange the chat is for a positive community. From what I've seen on, Leonhart's YouTube channel, his videos, all the comments are normally positive, so to see this live chat to be this negative is something strange to me. And note that I come from a neutral standpoint. I'm not a fan of Leonhart. I'm just a guy who passively watches his videos from, like, time to time. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, so what do I think? I think sometimes we should maybe be more grateful and sometimes be more open-minded instead of trying to push agendas or one-sided emotions to things. But anyhow, though, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and I just want to give you my thoughts on this, because everybody's going to make a video discussing about this pretty soon. And with that, that's really about it. See ya.